today. Technology is shaping every area of our lives. So CSR information effects are measurable. Now we can get data and analyze those data through technology, software systems to see patterns, impact, and reporting. Environmental concerns as well. Now there are increased sustainability opportunities, standards, requirements, and regulations. You have economic pressures. There is an increased business return potential for businesses that engage in sustainability efforts, and CSR has an enhanced value to employees. Now, socio-political forces, there are increased pressures from civil rights, social rights groups, rapidly evolving diversity and environmental interests that are also impacting CSR. Now, I think this is the only question I put here because I just wanted us to do at least one question. Just look at what a question in CSR looks like. And it says, when is it appropriate to create a corporate social responsibility program in an organization? And here it says, at the innovative stage where the organization is resilient and regenerating income. B, at the maturity stage where the organization is stable and can absorb sustainability costs. C states at the establishment stage where the organization is engaged in creating and establishing its business strategy. D says at the growth stage where performance and productivity take center stage. Now the answer is C because we see, like we said, CSR has moved from where it was just on the sidelines to now being part of the organization's business strategy. So basically, CSR should be incorporated into the organization's strategic plan from the get-go, from the onset, which is where you have the establishment or startup or nascent stage. Now, by the organization integrating CSR into its strategic plan, core business, stakeholder management, that organization can achieve the ultimate goal of creating both social value and corporate value. Now, note that the public are stakeholders in any organization's strategic plan because they represent shareholders, customers, employees, suppliers as well. So this is just an overview of what a question in CSR can look like, what you should be expecting. Now, the strategic use of CSR in firms, clearly SHRM wants us to view CSR from a strategic position as impacting the entire organization's business, competitive advantage, market share, and all that. So in terms of strategic use of CSR, we're looking at competing for and retaining the best talent. CSR can help an organization with this, produce scalable solutions and data-rich results, to boost employer brand and public goodwill, to expand global reach and compete in the global market. Now, business case reasons for CSR strategic value, business growth, return on capital, risk management. Now, like we said, CSR has evolved from short range to where it's now a strategic approach that is integrated in the organization's mission and strategy. Stakeholders has been redefined to include persons affecting or being affected by the organization's social environmental actions. HR sustainability sweet spot refers to HR becoming a sustainability resource for business leaders. Any question, Lakshmi?
No.
Don't worry, once we are done with CSR, we'll take a 5-minute break before we now come back and finish up with US workplace laws. I know it's a lot for 3 hours. All right, so this is the CSR maturity curve. Now, the CSR maturity curve is saying that CSR has matured over time and it has moved from compliance to integration to transformation. So in compliance, organizations assume in this first stage where they are just getting introduced to CSR, they assume a defensive posture. They see CSR as a reluctant cost of being in business. They just want to give donations. Let's give you donations and leave us alone. And here, CSR is viewed as a short-range response to regulatory requirements to avoid negative publicity. Now, CSR at this stage can involve decent corporate citizenship, but the CSR efforts do not align and may even conflict with the organization's corporate strategy. Now, as the organization is moving on this maturity curve, it moves to the integration stage. Here, CSR is integrated into the regular functioning of the business. The organization is now redesigning its process, procedures, product, service to be more ethically and environmentally responsible and sustainable. Then you have transformation in CSR maturity curve. This is the highest level of the maturity curve. At this stage, the company now redefines even its mission, its strategy, its brand to reflect its commitment to CSR. In this stage, sustainability leaders will embed real, measurable, ongoing commitments to sustainability practices as a strategic differentiator, and they are going beyond the immediate benefits of compliance, obligation, and efficiency, and they are now incorporating CSR into the organization's business strategy.